Hello friends. So in this lecture, in the final series of lectures on project management, we are going to study about the technique called crashing of network. So let's look in detail. So first of all, we will introduce this crashing of network, what the concept is. Then we will look into the trade-off. When we are crashing a network, we are trying to reduce the project, you can say the activity durations, so that it will affect in a minimum way, right, to the project duration, or you can say the project cost. Because if you are like reducing the duration of any activity, let's say for example from 5 days to 4 days or 3 days, you are definitely going to increase the cost on the project. Clear? So we will try to balance this trade-off. Then we will also look into the steps, formal steps, which we will include in the crashing of the network. And finally, we will see an example based on the crashing of network. So let's look in detail. So first of all, so what is crashing? Crashing is nothing but a method of shortening the project duration by reducing the time one or more critical activities with the less than more normal time. Now here, if you see, the crashing focuses on reducing the time of critical activities. If you focus on here, critical activities, we will try to reduce the time. Why? Because by reducing the time, what we can do, we can literally quickly finish the project, right, before the deadline, but by incurring a smaller amount of cost on project. So we will try to find out this balance with the help of network crashing. What is the objective? Definitely, if you see here, they tries to reduce the project duration so we can complete before the deadline the project, as well as we will try to also minimize the cost of crashing, because definitely the cost is going to increase, and we will try to find out the balance. Here if you see, if you see the graph here, if you concentrate on the graph, the direct cost try to decrease, right, with the time, but the indirect cost increase with the time. Now both of this cost, we will try to find out the balance. Now this is nothing but the optimal project time. We will try to find out type of crashing. Clear? This is a similar graph. We also look into the replacement of equipment. We will also look similar kind of graph in inventory control as well. Right? Here the formula is given. Cost slope is nothing but the difference of cost and difference of time. Clear? So what is the algorithm here? First, step by step, we will see. So first is, we will find out the critical path. For the given network diagram, we will try to find out the critical path, or you can see the critical activities which are contributing to the project duration, completion of the project. Then we will find out the cost slope based on the formula, right? Then we will rank in ascending order with the minimum cost slope, right? Whatever the cost slope which has the minimum one, we will try to select that activities, and we will try to crash that activities. Crash that activity means we will try to reduce the time of that activity, and we will try to find out what the impact is by crashing that activity onto the project duration. Clear? And then we will try to do this similar process one by one for different critical activities, and finally we will find out the optimum project duration. Clear? So this is the formal algorithm of crashing of the network. Now let's look into an example here. Now example says that the company is interested in crashing the following project. The project is given here, different activities that are given here, and the additional amount should not exceed 2,000 rupees. Now how can we accomplish this kind of project? Let's see. So here predecessor activities are given, normal time is given, and crash time is given. It means that this activity, A activity, can be crashed up to 1 week, from 7 weeks to 6 weeks. But if we are crashing that activity from just 1 day, from normal cost of 15,000 for that activity, we can incur extra 3,000 for 18,000 rupees. So in this way, this data is given. Based on this data, we have to accomplish the reducing with the help of crashing the project duration. We will find out the optimal project duration. So what is the first step? Based on this data given, we will try to find out the network diagram. Clear? So network diagram here, if you see, A has no predecessor, so we will draw the activity A here, right? B and C has A as a predecessor, B and C as a predecessor. Clear? and D has B predecessor, D has B predecessor, and E has C and D. C and D will merge here and E will emanate from this, and this is the ending node. So if you find out the critical path based on this data given for the normal time based on critical path method we have discussed earlier in this lecture, previous lectures. The critical path is A, B, D, E, which is coming out to be 36 weeks. Remember this, right? So what is the normal project duration completion time? That is nothing but 36 weeks. So what is the next step here? We will try to find out the slope, or you can say the crash cost and normal time cost. We will try to find out the differences of all this. So how do we find out? So here if you look, the normal time minus crash time is 1, 7 minus 6 is 1, 12 minus 9 is 3, 22 minus 21 is 1, and accordingly. So we have found out the difference of time here. We will also find out the difference of cost. Clear? So what is the difference? The 15,000 here is the normal cost and 18,000. So what is the difference? 3,000. Clear? Here the difference is 14,000 minus 11,000. That is 3,000. But the time difference is 3. So if you see crash cost per unit time, it is going out to be 1,000. Similarly, we find out 500, 1,000 and 500. Clear? Now, what are the critical activities here? The one which I have drawn a rectangle, this one, A, B, D and E. Clear? All are these critical activities, and we will focus on crashing these activities only, because those are required for and those are impacting on the project duration. So let's do one by one. So first of all, what we will do, we will try to crash this activity called E. Why we have taken E? If you see the previous slide, E has the minimum slope, crash cost per unit time. So we will start with that activity only. So from 6 we have reduced to 5. Clear? E has crashed from 6 weeks to 5 weeks. Clear? So what will happen is we will try to draw a diagram based on this crashing. Clear? So this is the modified diagram here. Clear? Now what will be the critical path now? And critical path and project duration will be from 36 weeks, it will be reduced to 35 weeks. Clear? Next is what we can do. We can do one more thing. We can also reduce the activity D. What is activity D here? From 11 to 10. From what it will be reduced to 1 week. Sorry, for 1 week it will be crashed. So what will be the modified diagram? Modified diagram is drawn here. Clear? And if you see here, the revised network diagram has again A, B, D, E critical path with 34 weeks. Clear? If you calculate 12 plus 7, which is 19, right? 19 plus 10, 29 plus 5, 34 weeks. But again, if you see at the bottom, 22 plus 7, 29 plus 5, 34, they both are the critical paths. Both are contributing to the project duration. Clear? So here, 34 weeks is the reduced project duration. So next, what we will try to crash? We will try to crash the C activity from 22 weeks to 21 weeks. Again, with the lowest cost. Why we have taken C? Definitely because it has the lowest crash cost. Clear? For ACE, if you see here, because on the top it was what? It was 34 weeks. But at the bottom it is coming out to be 33 weeks. Clear? 7 plus 21, 28 plus 5, that is 33 weeks. And finally, if we calculate all the project cost, total cost, if you see here with the formula, what is the total project cost incurred here? And it has been given that the condition that the cost should not exceed the 2,000 rupees. So total project cost for crashing one activity was, the first activity was 500 rupees, for the second it was 1,000 rupees, and the final one for the ACE it was 500 rupees. So overall, if you calculate, it is coming out to be 1,000 rupees, and it has satisfied our condition that it should not increase that cost of the limit of 2,000 rupees. And the project duration we have found out by reducing is coming out to be 33 weeks. So that is our final answer. Clear? So in this way, we can calculate by reducing, or you can say crashing, the activities which are contributing to the project duration. So which activities are contributing to the project durations? Because if those activities are delayed, then they are going to delay the project, right? The duration of project. So here we found out with the help of network diagram the crashing of, the critical path of the activities, right? And then based on the normal time, crash time, normal cost and crash cost, we found out the cost slope. The one which has the lowest cost slope, we tried to find, we selected those activities and tried to crash one by one those activities. And then we found out the optimal project cost which should not exceed 1000 rupees, right, for crashing. And we found out that 3 activities we can easily reduce, and we have reduced them, and we found out that the project duration is 33 weeks. So in this way we have ended this subject, the topic of project management. Clear? Thank you very much.